This is the story of two people that are actually together and are conjoined twins. Hit the subscribe button, slap the bell, turn on notifications. We're on the road to 2 million subs, and in no time, I know we're gonna hit that 2 million goal. I'm super excited. Move something, come on.
When my mom was pregnant, her doctor told her she was expecting one baby girl, but instead she got us, conjoined twins.
Ta-da! And that's how they were born. So pretty much she was pregnant, and it turns out that instead of being one girl, it's two.
While my mom loved us deeply, my dad told her to let us die.
What? Oh, that's just a really harsh way to start this video. Welcome back to a new video during quarantine. It's 3 a.m. I'm here with the Moose Scout plushie. We're having a good time, and we are watching this
let
video.
us drop on the floor because no one would be suspicious of us dying anyway.
Yep, really great way to start the video. Just, what if you just dropped it? That's terrible. That is so awful to say.
When our mom refused, he said,
you gotta be a nice parent and support them.
What? My mom wouldn't give in, so our dad broke up with her and left. Now imagine a single mom raising twins. It wasn't easy.
You know what? I always try to be understanding of both stories. I feel like to anything, there is always two stories to it. You know what I mean? Like one person's gonna tell it another way, and another person's gonna tell it another way. So it's like one of these kind of things where I really don't agree with just him walking out like that. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I think it should have been handled properly.
Easy, but doctors offered her money so they could do experiments with us.
What? What now? Okay, so dad walks out. All right, first says I don't want them, and now we have the doctors acting super evil. Yes, experiments.
Cruel one was giving one of us electroshocks to see if the other one would feel the pain. Our mom didn't know what they were.
You see what I'm talking about? Crazy stuff.
They were doing to us, but when we told her about it afterward, she promised us
no more experiments.
By the way,
don't worry, daughter. I know you've been haunted your whole entire life by people thinking of you guys differently, but don't worry, no more experiments. This is crazy, man. This is an insane story. I always wonder, like, what would you do in a situation like this? Comment down below. Let me know what would you do in a situation like this.
By the way, my name is Elaine, and her name is Buttface.
Did she just say her name is Lame and the other one's Buttface?
By the way, my name is Elaine, and her name is Buttface. Let me tell you about our lives and
Is that a Frank?
You see, my sister and I always got along quite well, but in 10th grade, she developed a crush on our classmate Derek, who liked her back.
Wait, that is so cool. That's really cool. So think about it. I mean, imagine they're both in the same body, and then one of, I guess, your sister likes the other person. And you just chill there. So what are you supposed to do? That is so interesting,
and I had to listen to all of it. But Derek was one of the most boring guys in the world.
Oh, yo, sis, listen up. Come on.
Of course she was angry at me, but afterward we made a deal. We had to find a guy that we both loved. However, on our 21st birthday, we got approached by a Chinese lady. She said she was working for a rich businessman who wanted us to come to China. I said, for what?
What? Out of nowhere, you're just eating food, and then somebody else comes out of nowhere like, hey, come to China. I want to show you something cool.
And she responded, my boss really likes the way you two look, and he will pay you a lot of money. How much?
What?
I asked.
Just, here you go. You want some young little cash money? I got you, bro. All hundreds.
When she opened it, we saw lots of money, and she said, he will pay you
$1 million in cash
if you're going to stay with him for 6 months. The guy was already in his 50s and a bit fat, but he looked very friendly, so we both agreed on flying to China to meet him.
I'd take the $1 million. We'll get a brand new whip, a brand new house, support the family. You know what?
When we arrived at his mansion, he greeted us with a big smile and gave us a hug.
Welcome to mansion.
He wasn't creepy at all.
Okay, this video is gonna get a little bit weird, so everybody does not want to hear all this weird stuff. Please click off the video. Trust me, it's gonna get really strange.
He used us as a status symbol, and whenever his
to be aware
came over, we had to dress up in lingerie and serve them dinner.
What? Huh? This is so weird.
Of course, it was quite uncomfortable to be half naked and stared at by a bunch of guys, but that was nothing compared to the shows we had to perform for them. But I don't want to go into that.
So they made the young little cash money, and they're going back to the USA, all right? It was 6 months. They've experienced everything they had to pretty much do, and it was like a status symbol thing for that person to show off to his friends, to his rich friends. It is what it is. They got the cash money, and now we out, shit.
Anyway, when we came back to the US, we bought ourselves an apartment and got a job at a bank.
So now they got all this young little cash money, and they were smart about it. They bought themselves an apartment, and they have a job at the bank. Easy.
They even paid us 2 salaries, but what we really wanted was to get into a relationship.
Wait, what? They're on Tinder. I love those contacts. Thunder. Michael Jackson, Kakashi, Naruto, Pencil.
So we tried out the dating app Tinder. Most people didn't.
Are you sure that you're not making this up? Pennywise.
Real, but Douglas did.
Douglas?
We met him in a small park, and for the first time, both of us had great chemistry.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So they're pretty much, they're getting older now. This is what happens when you get older and you're in your 20s and so on. And you're trying to build a life because you want to get married and stuff. You want to have kids when you're around 30 years or maybe less, 25, 30. So they're trying new things out. You got to be understanding of the story.
It only took 8 months for him to move into our apartment.
8 months in, that's it. Now he's moving into the apartment. That's pretty cool. So I guess it's definitely working.
But we quickly learned that he was manipulative and toxic.
And there goes that. Manipulative and toxic. This happens in a lot of relationships from what I've heard. It makes sense. Okay.
One night, I was laying in bed next to him while my sister was asleep. He began telling me that he loved me more than my sister because she was annoying and stuck up. But it turns out that he was having secret conversations with my sister too. One night, I woke up and heard.
Dude, he's playing this kind of tricky though. Like, what if they both wake up randomly, or they have their eyes closed and they're listening in? What are you doing, bro?
My sister was giggling and I asked, "What are you guys talking about?" She responded, "Oh, nothing important." And I said, "Wait, did he tell you that he likes you more than me?"
Oh, awkward! The truth is out, bro! Get out, you're done!
And I said,
dude, she's about to square up.
Well, a few minutes later, we had...
Did you see that? That's it, bro. They just went a Hulk on him.
You see, being conjoined twins is like being married on steroids. Even though you are two different people, you're still the same person. Cool. Because even if my sister has a bad day, I will have a bad day too. Anyway, a lot of people ask us if we want to be separated someday.
Do you want to be separated someday?
The answer is yes. If scientists could grow us a second body and put
What?
one of our heads onto it, we would definitely do it.
So I guess if they both feel the same way, they do want to be separated. That makes sense. That'd be pretty crazy if they found a way to do that.
But that doesn't mean that we aren't happy with our current lives.
As long as they're happy together, that's
we're
good.
Even trying to have a baby and start our own family.
What? That's awesome.
Hey, I'm Lima, and
what's
I
up? How you doing?
About my classmates and how they forced me to do their homework.
Hey, this is a story about me, and these are my classmates, and it's how they forced me to do their homework. Let's get into the news. Hey, you want to go to a party tonight?
Of course.
Yeah, let's do it, bro. It's fun.
And I desperately wanted to be part of the cool kids.
We should have a cool party when we hit 2 million subs. Since you're trying to fit in and be part of the cool kids, but the thing is, the cool kids are gonna make you do homework.
I spent at least 3 hours doing my makeup and finding the right outfit.
Oh, that's messed up.
After I picked my 2 classmates up, we swung by the gas station to fill up the gas.
That is the first part. That's pretty cool.
I kind of hoped
get some makeup, get some friends, and she's on her way.
That would have been the decent thing to do.
And she's on her way, but now she's paying for everything.
Do you mind paying for these?
Dude, you guys are mean.
But then it got worse.
Party time!
In front of the house party, they said, "Thanks for driving us here. See you on Monday." I said, "Wait, what? You don't want me to go with you to the party?" And then they said, "Oh, we didn't think you were that kind of girl."
What? That's messed up. So she does everything, and then they go to the party, and like, oh, we didn't know that was you. What?
Then they just got out of my car without thanking me or even saying goodbye. I felt like a complete and utter loser.
Not cool.
But I was so angry that I decided to go to the party on my own.
What?
Well, that turned out to be the worst mistake of my life. I drank alcohol for the first time. And then I found a bikini and some wardrobe, put it on, and told everyone at the party that I had a big crush on my classmate Ben.
What? How does that...
I even told them what I would do with him if he was my boyfriend. I said a lot of embarrassing
That's a nice way to embarrass yourself, I guess.
But I was so out of it that I didn't notice my classmate filming it on her smartphone.
Oh, no. That's high school, man. It happens. But you can't take it hard, just a joke, you know what I mean? And you gotta, you can't let that stuff bring you down. You gotta keep your head up and keep moving forward. Ignore those kind of people. They're there to bring you down and hold you back from your journey. You don't need that. You don't need that negativity. Keep it 100. Come on, bro.
I was still angry at them, and I told them, no chance on earth am I doing that. But then they said that if I didn't do their homework, they would show everyone the video they'd taken of me at the party.
They're blackmailing her. Wow, that's messed up. So they're gonna release a video if she doesn't do the homework.
The same day, I went to the principal and told her about my classmates.
So she goes to the principal and she pretty much tells her everything.
When the principal heard the recording, she told me I had made the right decision by telling her, and then we made a plan.
Alright, so she goes to the principal, explains everything, and they make a plan together.
Then I asked my teacher if I could go to the bathroom, and that's when I left the answers.
So they're trying to execute the plan, but it's a setup.
When my classmate went to the bathroom after me,
you are done for.
She brought the girl into our classroom and said she won't be finishing the exam, that's for sure.
No way.
And she told me that my classmate had been suspended indefinitely from our school. And she was so mad at me that she published it on Facebook. It was humiliating.
On Facebook.
But I just ended up being seriously anxious about going back to school now that everyone knew I had a big crush on Ben.
Who cares, man? Oh, apparently the video went viral.
After the video went viral, I went to school just like every other day. And of course, all my classmates made fun of me.
It only happens for a little bit. Who cares?
It wasn't as bad as I had imagined it to be. They all made jokes, but not in a disrespectful way.
Alright, see, now everyone's support, like, you know what? Good for you to expressing yourself. We support you with the decision. Let's get it.
They called me the crazy party girl.
The crazy party girl.
Ben came over to me and said, I'm not surprised you have a crush on me. It's true. I'm a bit of a stud. And then we all laughed.
Ben, bruh. Who's Ben's, dude? Somebody come get their Ben's. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Always keep it 100. Subscribe, slap the bell to 2 million subs. And I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. See ya!